Okay, ignore the messy room that I really have to clean. This is a video response uh, contest entry thing for Roxybella95x, and it's gonna be my favorite products. So stay tuned. Alright, I have a lot of favorites, so I'm really sorry if this video is kind of long, but anyway, I'm gonna start at eye primer. So the first things are nothing out of the ordinary. I have my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I also have I have the mini one in Sin that came with my Get Baked palette. Third favorite, this one's not a primer, it's a base, is MAC Rubenesque. It's a paint pot, and it is so pretty. Like, I use it probably under like everything. Yep, those are my favorite base primer things. Okay, so next on the list is eyeshadow. The first one is this thing. This is a Sonia Kashuk palette. I'm not sure if this is going to focus. I reach for this palette like every day. It's from Target. It was only like $20 or something. And inside, like, I don't really use any of the blushes or the lips or even this eye intensifier thing. But what I do love are these colors. They're just called I1, I2, and I3. But this is just a really pretty, like, white creamy color. And then this one's just a really soft, like, beigey brown. This one's, like, a little bit darker than that one. And they're just these really beautiful neutral colors that I love. My second favorite eyeshadow, which is another palette, it's Get Baked by Urban Decay. I love this palette. I bought it last summer, and today was my last day of school, and I just, like, love this palette for summer. Alright, so next on the list is mascara, and I only really have one thing to show you, and that is CoverGirl Lash Blast. Now, this is not in the water, it's not the waterproof version, and I plan to pick that up sometime soon because this, like, it has a really thick brush. Like, I'm sure everyone has seen CoverGirl Lash Blast. It has, like, a super thick brush, which, like, it took a while to get used to, but it's amazing. Like, it doesn't clump at all, and it makes my lashes look really long, which is great because I have really short, gross lashes. Alright, so next is eyeliners, and I only have two to show. Like, I have a lot of eyeliners I've tried out, but so far my two standards that I find myself reaching for a lot are the styli-style line and seal, and this, and I don't really know what color, it's in 121 Black Velvet, and it's just like, you know, a black. And I've had this for a really long time. Like, I bought it and I didn't use it for the longest time. And then once I did, I, like, fell in love, and I don't use anything else now but this. I mean, I've tried other eyeliners, but they just, like, bother me. Like, I love this. It doesn't go anywhere during the day. Like, this is staying on your lids once you put it on your lids. I love it. And then my second favorite, it's a liquid eyeliner. This is e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. And what I like about it is that it has a really, has a really thin brush, and this camera sucks, so you probably, like, can't tell, but the brush is okay. So next is blush, and I have two favorites. The first one I'm going to show you, you're going to be like, ew, like, what is that? But this is my favorite blush palette in the world, and I know you can't see what it says because I've had it so long that, like, the writing on the front has, like, rubbed off. But if you turn over the back, you see that it's an Amuse eyeshadow palette. I'm sure this is in the color Dusty Rose. And it's broken. So when I open it, this, like, comes off, but it doesn't bother me because the product is still great. So the second blush, it's also a bronzer. It's the e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing powder, but this bronzer is way too dark for me. I'm, like, blabbering, but this blush is amazing. I love this blush. It is so pretty, and it's pigmented, and it's adorable. It just gives you, like, that nice, like, pink glow. Okay, when it comes to foundation, Revlon Color Stay is the bomb when it comes to liquid foundation. Like, okay, ignore this grossness. I don't really know how that happened, and I don't know how to clean it either. This is for normal to dry skin, which was an accident because you can probably tell from this video that I have really oily skin, but this, like, I still love it. It was an accident. Like, I meant to get the other one, and I'm stupid and accidentally grabbed this one. But even though it's for normal to dry skin, it's still the bomb, which tells you something. And I am color 180 sand beige, and yeah, this is just amazing. A lot of the time during the school year, even though that's over now, I don't have time to do this. So instead, I'll go to my favorite powder foundation. And I know that not a lot of people use powder foundations, but I use one like almost every day. I usually only use this when I'm like going out with friends or something because I don't have time in the morning because I wake up so late. But this is CoverGirl True Blend powder foundation. This is in medium light. This stuff is the bomb. Like, I love this stuff. And I love all my concealers, and it's so hard for me to do a favorite on them. But first of all, this Eucerin Redness Relief Tone Perfecting Cream. Okay, so it's like a green concealer, you know, like how green concealers work. So you just twist it up here and you rub it on your face. But it's also like an acne medication. It is, I love it. Okay, and then this was my first MAC concealer ever, and I love MAC concealers because, I mean, everything MAC is amazing and amazingly expensive, but for me, like, the one thing that's worth that much money is the concealer. So this one is my first one, and it's empty. It has to go back to MAC, but, you know, I don't buy a lot of MAC products, so I don't have a lot of stuff that have to go back to MAC, but this is empty, and it was my first one ever, and I just keep it in here so I don't lose it. And it's in NW25. It's a Select Moisture Cover-Up. And, like, I could recommend this to anyone. It works for under my eyes. It works for redness. It's amazing. That I recently got this NW25 Studio Finish Concealer. This is the Revlon Color Stay Blemish Concealer in medium. They only had a few shades, and so since I knew this was my shade in foundation, I just found the closest one, and that was this one. The only reason I have it is because it was buy one Revlon product, get one free, so I chose this, and I love it for under my eyes. I'm not really sure if this counts as a lipstick or a lip gloss, but this is by, I think it's by Almay. No, it's by Neutrogena. And this is Sunny Berry in 25, and I don't like know what this is, if it's like classified as a lipstick. I mean, it looks like it, but it's really sheer, which is why I love it, because usually I wouldn't pick this kind of color. It's like a really raisiny color, which seems kind of like old people to me, like granny, if that's just me, but I really like it. And then I also really like NYC lipsticks. This one is in Retro Red, hot pink color, and I've worn it before, and people have been like, what the hell is on your lips? And I'm like, girl, this is my NYC lip color. Like, don't bad talk it. So the second is this Ultra Menthol Lip Shine. It's really minty, and like, I don't mean like I lick it like off my lips. No, I just breathe, and it tastes good, and it smells good, and it does like hurt, so I don't know, it just tingles like a really intense menthol lip. So the two obsessions that I have right now are, first of all, this NYC long wearing nail enamel is 101A White Light Glitter. And second of all is the e.l.f. nail polish and it is so pretty. I actually have it on right now, and I'm sorry, they're like crazy chipped, but that's because I've been studying crazy for finals the past like week, and I haven't had time to redo this. But on the same note, this has been on since like last week, so you can't blame me for having it being chipped. Well, you can blame me, but you can't blame the nail polish. Love nail polish. Love your nail polish. But yeah, these are fantastic. So that's all the favorites I have right now. It's basically like my entire makeup collection. I just love makeup and everything in general. So, yep. Hope you like it. Hope you consider me for your winner for your contest. And I'm gonna go try to edit this video together because right now it's at like 30 minutes or something and it's ridiculous. So, bye.